she would like, she would like. So I have a cousin. Wait lang ha.
If you want to be pedantic, yeah, it would be 20 hours because it would take him 20 hours in real time if you
Yeah,
were to
right?
not speed up. But at the same
Yeah.
time, I mean, I have the same shit, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, damn. Plátano maduro.
Mango with the fried cheese and the salami.
The Dominican staple is literally plátano con salami, bro. Anything else is the incorrect answer.
Owie. Oh, actually, brother, you keep me.
No, I'm dead ass. That's literally the staple Dominican food.
Yeah. Bro.
But you don't understand how many times
I
I've
get
eaten
it,
it.
bro.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
What's the national food for fucking these Burmese niggas?
It's called mohinga.
Mohinga.
I mean,
Yeah. Apparently it's a snack, but that shit's heavy.
Oh yeah. Let's talk shit about our families. I'm just happy that I don't have that in my immediate. I mean, uy, my first degree cousin and their dad. Anyway,
I'm like pathetic. Some of these people
It
are
is pathetic.
pathetic.
it is pathetic, and then I don't like it because they think they know more than me just because I'm younger than them, and I would be like, you shouldn't like do that because I think kids nowadays they know more about the world than you do.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so there I have this like, oh my gosh, babe, you met her. You met her.
Who?
You met her, I think. Oh no, they didn't go. They didn't go. They didn't invite them. Anyway, um, she's this cousin. She's like 40-year-old. She doesn't have like a.
You have a
She wants to
40-year-old
get
cousin?
married. Yeah, I have a 40-year-old cousin. Cause my lola got pregnant at 16. Anyway, so my cousin, uh, she's a first degree cousin, and then she's 40-year-old. She's very spoken. She really always tell us that she wanted to have a kid and she wanted to get married. But then she's one of the most toxic people you know.
Hmm.
She would always want to be dominant. So, lain siya batasan kay karang bago pa lang mo mag-ila, murag kasok-an na kaniya.
That's quite sad.
Right? Like, I'll be like, girl, that's not how you make relationship.
Hmm.
You should only do that if you're already close to that person. Pero siya kay first day pa lang ninyong mag-meet, daghan na kay siya ignon. Hindi gid, anak ko gid. Ana, so she always get murag pirmi siya ma broken iyang heart ba kay walay long term magkuan sa iya ha. Oo kay insufferable kay yung ugali. Maldita kayo, Kyle. Tapos grabe pa jud kay siya karang magkuan siya ba nga kunyari that's like for example I have a cousin, she's not really physically appealing. I
Wow.
no cause kuan man good babe. I mean for me I think she's pretty but then people would say na pangit daw siya na ano. It's so bullshit. Tapos she's not even pretty. The cousin, the toxic cousin. And then the other cousin, she, let's say even if she's not really the prettiest, but babe, her character makes up for it. She's really nice and she has work and it's very stable. She works for the police. And it's not even just the police. She's in a department. She's in the CIDG. That is a specific department for like drugs. So she has naano siya position Kyle because she's been in with the police for like 10 years already. So she has her career murag stable siya ba? 'Di ba especially if you work for the government and then napaka sa armed forces, 'di ba murag protected man jud ka ana, na man jud kay benefits ana. Tapos kato akong other toxic na kuan, pirmi niya ginaingnan ako ang kuan, ako katugong police nga friend nga cousin kay murag similar man sila age nga kalaw ay gid nimo kas bakarang pangi you're really ugly mo ana good siya Kyle in front of her face ha unya siya kay wala siya work ana she's the most insufferable person that you can talk to. Tapos she would like ano, she would say that to my cousin. Ako mama gud no mo ingon gud din siya na no. She's very pretty mo ana gud na siya. Anya masad pa jud ko kay kada magkuan gud siya sa mua katong bata pa ko maingon jud na siya. Mag-ingon jud siya nako na abi kay di ba kapag mag-talk me about boys kay Pinoy man na ginaingon sa ko mama na man hater lagi daw ko kay I don't really like dili jud ko magkuan og guys maski crush pa nako ang guy ano magud best karang superficial pug ko mag-crush sa una kara kung you know that I would just have a crush just for the sake of saying that I have a crush I don't really take it seriously.
I mean, it's just a fit
So,
in. You said it just a fit in. It's not. It's not. That's a normal thing.
yeah, and it's not something that I wanted to be romantically involved with because I have a lot of crushes before who felt the same way and they tried to like load kayo. They really tried hitting on me and I'll be like, Miss, I don't like you that much. I just like you because you have a good smile. That's it. But every time you're not in front of me, I would forget you're my crush kind of type of thing, you know? It's more of like I like their physical appearance. That's
Yeah.
it. But like, oh, Dennis, I don't. Ew, stop it. Ew, kalod. But then ko anong people would hit on me just because they know that they're my crush. What the fuck? I don't like that much, dude. Anyway,
It's
ako,
completely normal though, you bum.
yeah, that's the thing though. But it's like, and then like my cousin, she would always tell me ba, marag, pirmi ko niya kasukan. I mean, she meant well. She would be like, Abby, don't be like that because you never know. Maybe, moingon pa man jud ko na, I don't care because I don't really mind not getting married in the future. You know, I would be like, I don't care if I would get married, okay. But if I won't get married, I would be okay with it because there would be people who really won't be okay with that, right? They really wanted to get married. For me, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Tapos moingon siya nga not to be so picky lagi daw kay basig maparehas sa iya ha naingon ana nga karang 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 maybe the time that she wanted to get married, the time that she realized that she wanted to be married, she wouldn't have someone. But she's really nice, babe, and she knows what she's doing. She was able to buy properties and stuff like that. She's not really like magastos there, magastos here. And then the other cousin, the toxic cousin, she has the confidence to say that to her, and then she didn't like I could. Insufferable. Wala siya makuan kay she didn't even like she doesn't have any achievements. She doesn't have a house, and she's very old already. What the fuck, girl? Stop being so insufferable. And she thinks she's and when she got a job, and it's not even like a very 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 big job. She was so boastful. Like imagine if she achieves more, she would be her head would get bigger and bigger and bigger. I really hate those kind of people. I'd be like, "Boy, stop it! Stop showing off. You don't know that the person that you're showing off to have like they wouldn't say shit, right? Like
Yeah.
why would you like oh this is what I did blah 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 like nobody does that. Nobody wants you to know what they're doing with their personal lives, especially if it's about like if it's something it's not really confidential, it's not even a taboo, but like something as sensitive as money, as assets. Why would you tell that to people during reunions? Like Huy!
It's
It's
just
not.
to
You're not
brag
here
that
to show off.
it's like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I'm so much better than you.
Yeah. You're not here to show off. You're here to like connect relationships. You reconnect relationships. This isn't like a
They're just trying to,
boasting.
yeah, it's weird. They would like try to show their
They're
worth,
very insecure.
but
They're
then they
very
would come
insecure.
off as like disgusting people.
Yeah, arrogant. And they're very. I hate it. I hate it. But yeah, that's it for me. I'm just talking shit. But
People suck, you know? People suck.
yeah, people stuff. That's why we need to filter it out. You know what? I felt bad, babe. Diba you're from New York?
Yeah.
Just tell me how if you get offended. I
Mm-hmm.
feel bad because like since you're from New York, I think some of your relatives would like expect that you would like pay for everything. That's why when your dad and mom like I told them right not to give me money because I saved up for your birthday celebration. They really like gave gave us money or they gave you money for your birthday bash and I felt bad about it. I think they got so used to like them spending when
Mm-hmm.
when you arrive here.
They no. You know what they spent for you, babe?
Why?
Because you're my first girlfriend. You're the only girl I've
Really?
ever been interested in. That's the reason they spent
Oh.
for you. Like for Micah's boyfriends, they don't spend on really. Like they'll spend for certain special occasions,
Mm.
but it's like they wouldn't spend for that
Nah.
normally. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I think it's also because it's your first trip outside and like no it's not it's not usual for people to do that.
It isn't. I think it's normal to
Yeah.
visit your girlfriend.
I mean like of course it is like normal but like not a lot of people do it. That's what I wanted to say. Because there would be lots of excuses. Oh, I'm so busy. Oh, it's so expensive. Oh, like this, like that. Oh, I have lots of things to do. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
I miss you
I miss you too,
so
love.
much. Uh, so anyway. Oh, tell me about the thing. You didn't tell me about your day like 2 days ago. You said that you wanted to tell me something about why you like physics.
Oh yeah.
Why you thought it was so cool.
1 second though. Just let
Someone's
me do
playing.
this. Yeah, just let me do this real quick.
Someone's spouting. That's why I knew.
Yeah, no, I have a really good physics professor. I've been bragging about it to everyone, babe.
Yeah.
That's how
Mhm.
like I don't talk about my classes like ever, but this is like I love this class so much that I'm like so excited actually to learn about the
Mm.
class. Like I want to do the homeworks. I want to like do all this for the class. I'm actually
Mhm.
excited for exams. I don't know if I told you that. I think I told you that stuff already, right?
No.
Oh my
No.
god, yeah, I'm excited for like everything in this class. And I'm excited to learn. That's the weird thing is that
That's
I'm never
fun.
excited to, never
Yeah.
excited to learn because,
Yeah.
learning
I had that
boring.
kind of professor before as well. It felt nice because like everybody, I think with the professor, it really comes down to the professor too. Because I had this this computer teacher before college, computer prof.
Uh-huh.
Almost everyone gets a perfect score when he um do tests or quizzes, just because you can really tell that people are very interested in learning from him.
Yeah,
So I think that teacher also has that charisma, wherein
definitely.
students would really get drawn to him. Those people would know they could open a cult. It's very weird for me to say, but like, yeah, it is real though, because they have that charisma wherein they would
Yeah.
have a way of talking that you couldn't like you would really be listening. They would really force you to listen to them, and they would like, oh, focus on me, kind of thing. I don't know how they do it. I wish I have that talent. It's a skill. I'm glad though, babe, that you're learning.
I'm having like a lot of fun with it, really.
Yeah. And then you could lead those youngsters. Be like, oh.
Lead the youngsters.
Lead the youngsters.
It's an interesting way to say it.
Because you said they're very young. I don't think they're not that young. Maybe it's just 1-2 years younger. Ikaw po,
No,
mura
you
po ko.
bum. It's general physics, so it's like
Ah,
they're it's like basically an intro class. It's so they're basically fresh into the some of them are fresh into college. And I'm like, oh, I'm old. I'm old. I'm like 5, 6 years
wow.
into college now. Oh my god, I'm old. No, I'm like only 5, but oh my gosh.
Oh, so it's like 4 years gap.
Basically, but I look young, so they can't tell.
Yeah, that's okay though. You can like be friends with them. Then you have people to play with.
Yeah.
Do you still get pressured? Do you still feel sensitive talking about it?
What?
Your studies,
No, not at all.
because you were when we were here.
Oh, yeah, because generally, like, those are. Some studies are like. Or what's it called? It's not so much the study itself. It's just that, what's it called? I was feeling that I was so behind compared to
Do you
everyone
still
else.
feel do you still feel that way?
Well, yeah, I feel like I wasted a lot of time, and I did. But there's not much you can
Yeah.
do, so I'm just trying to make the best
Yeah.
of it.
The most that you can do is just make up for it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make the best of my situation.
Okay. I'm glad. I was worried about you when you said that. I was really like, okay, I don't want you to feel that way, but you also don't want to talk about it, so I don't know how to. Mm. But when Micah graduated, because that's my worry. That was my main worry. That's why I always ask you, how are you feeling during those times?
Yeah.
When Micah graduated, did you feel the same way?
About what? Yeah, it was
My
it was
being
bittersweet
left
because
behind.
I was really really happy that she graduated, but at
Yeah,
the same time, it's like, you know, I didn't
yeah,
graduate yet.
mm, yeah. But next year you should graduate
That's
already.
right.
Yeah. So it's just like your goal.
That's right.
I mean, that's what you should think. I'm not saying that. I'm not pressuring you to like.
Yes,
Ooh,
love.
do. But that's just your goal, and it's only like 2 subjects, right?
Mhm. Just two
That isn't
thingies.
that hard. Yeah, that isn't that hard. That isn't hard. Just like when you study, it would just be one subject.
Mhm.
Then you could perfect the exam. I hate physics.
He makes it so fun. I mean, you don't like
Yeah,
physics because you took the more advanced physics, I'm sure, right?
yeah.
You didn't just take general physics. For me, I'm just taking general physics.
No, like, yeah. I mean, I just hate it.
For me, I the way my professor is teaching it, I love it. I mean, I love like how he's teaching it. So I don't mind like at all.
I think I just hate physics because our professor makes us um memorize the formulas. I mean, it's very easy to like.
Oh, you know what's
It's very
funny? My
what?
professor actually is giving me all the formulas and all the conversions on my exam.
Sana all. My professor doesn't do that. Cause like solving is very easy though. It's very
Mhm.
easy. Especially if you have calculator, you don't need to do much. You just need to input numbers and that's it. But like for us, we need to like memorize the stupid formula. I don't want to memorize. That's why
No one
I
wants
was
to
just
memorize. That's why the professor said that it's we know it's difficult and that it's a time crunch in the summer.
yeah,
So like he's just trying to make everyone's life easier.
easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like in the real world, bitaw, nobody
Yeah.
memorizes shit. Like you would always search about the formula, and then the most important thing is for you to know how to solve it. That's it. That's the
Yeah.
logic about it. Cause like it's this math formula. It's not even about you being like mathematically advanced. I know how to solve numbers. It's about you being. It's not about you practicing like logic, right?
Mhm.
So who practices logic by memorizing all these formulas and then let's say you memorize everything, do you know how to solve it? It's still useless if you don't know how to solve it.
Yeah,
Not
you have to
unless it's like
understand
a
it, right?
yeah. Not unless it's like a memorization class and then you would like enumerate stuff. You would be like, okay, what's the formula for blah blah blah? I'm so happy I graduated. I don't have those. I really hated studying. Hate it so much. I despise studying. That's why I
Dang,
love
babe.
studying. Yeah.
For
Especially like academically,
I
I don't
really
like it.
think
But
it
like I like learning stuff.
yeah, I really think it depends on your professor. My professor makes this class
Yeah.
literally amazing. Like it's like okay, he makes it our life easier, right? But but just in class, just the way he teaches like makes me just want to keep going to class. I'm excited to wake up in the morning to go to class. It mind you, class is like at 10 something and I have to wake up at like 8. Okay, I'm never excited to wake up at 8, but he makes like this class, I actually want to do it.
That's nice, love. I'm glad. I'm so happy. I'm happy, love. I mean, I mean, I'm advising this as a friend, not as your girlfriend. But like, if you feel that you're left behind, then you should just like shorten your time frame. Let's say you wanted to be a doctor, or let's say, um, right after graduation, you wanted to have a gap year and stuff like that. Because people do that there, yeah, right? So if you felt like you're left behind, then don't do gap year already. Just like double time, double time, double time, and then when you see to it, and then you didn't know na I'm already there. This is what I was dreaming about 2 to 3 years ago. Because that was me. I felt that I was behind. So even if
Really?
I didn't yeah. Because I felt that there are 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds who already have e- established a business, you know? You know, like how things right now, right? There are like
Mm.
15-year-olds who are already millionaires.
Well, yeah, when you're
Yeah.
endowed and you're born in money, it's really easy to
Yeah.
get money, right?
Yeah.
If you already have a million, you know, and you want to
Very
make
easy to multiply that.
yeah, it's easy to multiply, but the initial capital is really hard to get.
Yeah. I wish you could talk more about it though. I mean, you're brilliant.
No, you are.
I know I am, but you don't.
I know I am, and I know you are. That's why I love you.
I love you too.
Mm. But I love you more today.
I know. I gave it to you.
Ha! You wish. I earned it.
I was asleep. I was so tired last night. Kwan pa jud funny because they'd be like, oh, let's go to blah, 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 let's drink. And I'd be like, we have a pregnant lady here. And we can't really, like, it's not the same thing before wherein we can, like, wake up. Or we can, like, spend time with each other until 6 a.m.
Yeah.
There's a pregnant lady, and then there are people who would have work tomorrow at 6 a.m. It's so weird. I feel like, oh, we're getting old. Because my friends, like, because my other friend, she's got sleeping over at my friend's house. Then I'd be like, oh, I wanna go too. What time are you gonna sleep? And they'd be like, oh, the minute we arrive at at the house, I would sleep. We would sleep. And I'd be like, oh, gone are the days wherein we could like, we have that privilege wherein we can like stay up all night and just talk about nonsense things. We don't have that luxury anymore because everybody had their own priorities. So it was bittersweet too. The next thing you know, that person is gonna get married, and then. Oh, by the way, did Tita, you know, Carl's family, did they move to
Yeah.
Connecticut?
Carl moved.
Oh, how about Tito Meloy? Did they moved as well?
No, just Carl and his wife who.
Oh, that's why it was just you, Ched, and that friend.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that he left.
Yeah. No, that was me, Chet, and Brandon after the party.
Oh, he had the despedida pa.